As a modern day health and safety professional, one of the core skills you need is mastering Microsoft 365. Now, we've come to understand the role of Microsoft 365 in today's world of work, as it gives us a lot of tools we can use to work both online and offline and together as teams within our organization. So these apps are very, very important because it gives us all the infrastructure we need to be able to work and digitize HSE processes. Now, in our previous video, we looked at a number of HSE processes that we can digitize, and we looked at how we can actually create a team, create a channel, bring in a site from SharePoint into our team. And then again, we learned how to bring in an Excel template that we have into Teams so that we can have real-time collaboration. Now, we understood the downside of Excel, all right? So let's wait and see. The downside of Excel is the fact that whenever you have teams that are supposed to collaborate, you notice that someone can make a mistake and accidentally delete the data. So imagine this data that we've built over time gets deleted by one user, and that is very, very pathetic. So the data is gone, and imagine that nobody paid attention. What it means is that we've lost our record, all right? And assuming that we probably did some further changes, like we went to refresh the data, because after you clear the data, you probably want to refresh all. So where do we refresh? I think refresh is somewhere here, right? You can refresh all, and then the data will be cleared. Okay, so the data is cleared. Now that is like using Excel. Excel is probably good. It's a low budget template, just $29 on our website, and you can just bring it into, basically Microsoft Teams. So before that, you should have uploaded it into your SharePoint site so that you can actually find it. Because whenever you click on the app over here, you can just click on Excel and then you locate the Excel file within your SharePoint site. So that's just, the process I'm taking you through. It's taking some time. And okay, so just click on this. Then you keep going wherever the file is. So let's assume that it is this file that we are trying to bring into Teams. Okay, I just click on it and I click on save, and it's gonna pop up right at the top. So these are the tabs that we are using to load our template so that we can have real-time, usage or by members within our organization. Okay, and you can see that this is responsive, it works, everything works. So you can actually let your team be working on Teams like this, where they come in and they just enter their data as required. Over here, they just keep entering data. So in terms of data entry, it's not bad, it's a good starting point. But in terms of data protection, Excel is not it. Why? Because if I come back here and I try to bring back the data that's we deleted, trust me, the data is gone, it's not coming back. So let's just come here, let's undo the steps, right? So undo, take note, the undo is gone. Undo has been grayed out, it's not working, so we've lost data. So what is the essence of putting in the work, gathering a lot of data on an Excel sheet, and just one mistake, somebody deletes it and everything is gone? And so this brings us to Power Apps. And so Power App is a game changer, right? So over here we have an incident management app, and this is Power App. And so basically we are collecting data, which is, every time we collect data, it follows a very structured enterprise level, standard, in a sense that every entry has a unique ID, it has a unique reference, and you can actually be in edit mode. And once everything is approved, then it is no more available to delete. Let's have a look at this. For example, if I click on this, there's an edit that is available. If I click on edit, right, I can make some changes. Assuming this has been closed, this incident has been closed, I click on approved. Guess what? This delete button is going to vanish, and so I'll not be able to edit this. I can only edit it when this changes back to draft or submitted, or it changes back to draft. Okay, so in my subsequent videos, I'll be showing you how this template works, or this app works, right? But we're looking at a lot of things. For example, from incidents, registering new incident, you can actually create this to register a new set of incidents. If there's any picture to upload, you can do that. I'll be showing you that in another video. And then you can delete, but I don't want to delete. If it's approved, guess what? If this is approved, you can't delete. I already showed you that, right? So that's just with this one. Okay, so let's come here and let's keep going. Now we can actually create an investigation where, based on the incident that has been registered, right? So if I click on here, the related incident, all the incident that is over there, we can do an investigation on it. So you just click here and then you bring it in here, you sort of register. Now take note, it has some amazing features. Okay, whenever you are registering new incident, simply have to provide a start date of the investigation. I don't want to do that yet, I'll be showing that in another video. Okay, so this is just a quick intro about digitizing incident reporting. Okay, so we have this also. You can create an action, you can assign an action to somebody whilst you create the action, right? So let's go back again. You can assign action to someone. assign it to someone. Okay, it's probably somewhere. Okay, there's finding. So you create a finding and create an action. So the action, you need to assign it to somebody, and that person would always, like, whenever you go to my action, all your actions are going to be there that has been assigned to you, and a whole list of actions that is assigned to you are going to be here, right here. And you can actually search for an action. For example, if I was looking for a particular action, I can search for it. You get it? So this is actually an interesting thing. I'll be showing you a lot of features about this app. So you just go to my action, click on done, and there's a dashboard. Okay, so take note that this is a Power BI dashboard. And again, take note that the Excel sheet that you have here, also you can connect a Power BI dashboard to it. So just refresh, reload this. This one we can connect a Power BI to it. Okay, and this Power BI dashboard is also part of digital transformation in the sense that this is online. This is more like a very fluid, report. People can engage with it. People can filter. They can look at whatever they have to filter. They can do that. It's more exciting. The user experience is very, very good, much better than Excel. You get it? And so if you are resorting to just an Excel data source, what you probably want to do is that you probably don't want to use this dashboard. But if you want to use it, also that is all up to you, because again, we give you dashboard. So the Excel, which is a data source, it has its own dashboard. However, you can actually use Power BI to connect to it, and that gives a lot more executive level reporting. And again, if data capturing is a problem, which I've already showed you how it is, because someone can delete it, then you can rather go in for incident management Power App, and this will take you through the entire cycle. This is the life cycle of an incident, from incident to investigation to findings to actions to people closing their actions related to the incident, and you can visualize it on a dashboard. All right, so I'm going to see you guys in another video where I do a proper demo. Okay, so guess what? The digital transformation is all about leveraging the tools that are available to improve HSE processes. And the HSE processes, in our previous video, we looked at a lot of them: incident reporting, investigation, inspection, audit, action tracking, a whole lot. You can check from the previous video. All right, and so all you need to do is just create a team, create channel, and bring in the relevant templates, and then bring in all the available solutions. So you can bring in an Excel template, you can bring in a Power BI template, you can bring in a Power App, and that is very, very simple. All you need to just go to apps and find the app. The app is Power App. And so we come to Power App, and you're gonna see all the list of apps that we're building. Okay, so you see that there is incident app somewhere. It's gonna show right there. There's observation reporting app. There is inspection app. A long list of apps. So in the next couple of videos, I'll be showing you a lot of apps that we are building and how they work. All right, so it's taking some time because my internet is a bit slow. Let's close that for now. So there you have it, guys. I'm gonna see you guys in another video. Bye for now. Cheers.